Hi, my name is Mary Lynn Rush, and I'm a retired nurse and midwife. And I'm doing, now I am doing education about home, funeral, and green burial. And I'm sponsoring two really exciting events coming up in Ann Arbor to educate the public about just what a green burial entails and where it's available locally. A lot of people have heard about green burial. They know that they want something different than conventional funeral options that are harmful to the environment. And they're looking for more options, but they don't know where they're available. So I aim to try to spread the word. The first event that I'm doing is on June 1st at the Michigan Theater. Along with my friend Diana Kramer, we are sponsoring the Michigan premiere of the award-winning documentary, A Will for the Woods. This is a really exciting event because it's about a man who was originally from Ann Arbor. His name is Clark Wang. He was a member of the 1980 graduating class of Huron High School. And when he found out that he had a terminal illness, he decided that he wanted his last act on earth to be nurturing to the environment rather than harmful to it. So he began researching what natural burial entailed. He wanted to just be put in the earth to go back to the elements naturally, without embalming, without an expensive casket, and without a cement grave liner. So through his desire to do that, he helped establish the first green cemetery in North Carolina. It's really going to be a special day because members of his family will be there at the screening, and members of the Green Burial Council Board of Directors will be there for a question and answer session afterwards, as well as the co-director of the film. So again, that's June 1st at the Michigan Theater at 1 p.m. The next event that I'm doing is at Mathai Botanical Gardens in October. On October 11th, I'm sponsoring a green burial conference. This is an all-day long event on a Saturday in which I'm hoping to bring together funeral directors and cemetery workers and owners and people on the board of directors of cemeteries, township or city officials, the members of the general public, and environmentalists, and anybody interested in learning more about green burial. Through my work giving presentations and educational events all over Southeast Michigan, so many people have come to me and asked me, just what is a green burial and where is it available locally and how can I learn more? And in fact, I've been invited to several cemeteries in the area to help teach them more about what green burial is, because they're exploring the option of offering that in their cemetery. So I decided to bring together all these people in this conversation about what it is and how to do it, some of the practicalities involved, in hopes that we could help create more options locally for green burial. So I'm hoping that you'll help me spread the word in letting people know about these two events. A lot of people have said to me when I've done presentations, when I start talking about natural burial and the idea of just going into the earth to go back to the earth, people say, oh yeah, right on, I just want to be composted. Or just bury me and plant a tree. But the way things stand right now, we only have one option in Washtenaw County for green burial, and that's in Milan at Marble Park Cemetery. So I really feel strongly that there's so many people that want green burial options, we really need to offer more options locally. So again, those events are June 1st at the Michigan Theater, the documentary called A Will for the Woods that features an Ann Arbor man and how he helped create a new green cemetery in North Carolina. And then the Green Burial Conference at the Mathai Botanical Gardens on October 11th. And everybody's invited to all of these events, but I do recommend that you get your tickets early because we're hoping to fill the theater and fill the gardens. Tickets are available at the Michigan Theater website for the film and through Eventbrite for the conference. And you can also get more information on these events at my website, which is afterdeathhomecare.com. So I hope to see you there, and I hope that you'll help spread the word about natural burial options.
Hello, my name is Rebecca Hughes and I'm a research coordinator for the University of Michigan Stroke Program in the Department of Neurology. We're conducting a research study called the WILMA study for women 60 and over who live alone. We need to recruit 320 women living alone to reach our study goal. We just need 80 more, so if you think you might be interested in participating, please call us. I'll give you the number in a minute or two just in case you need to find something to write with. So we're studying whether women living alone may benefit from having a medical alert monitoring device service in their home. Faster access to emergency services allows for more treatment options, especially for people who have a stroke. Half of the women who agree to participate will be randomly assigned, like flipping a coin, to receiving the medical alert monitoring device service for 3 months at no cost, and half will not receive the service. We are interested in seeing how people in the community feel about using these kind of services. We will ask questionnaires at the beginning and end of the study and look at medical records only if someone in our study has had a stroke. So far, very few of our participants, if any, have had a stroke, which is good. No travel is needed for the study, and most of it, if not all, can be done over the phone, but can also be done in person if you prefer. So if you're a woman age 60 or more, you live alone, and you receive less than 3 hours of caregiver help each day, and you have a landline telephone, including phone service through a cable company, then I hope you will consider participating in this study. Participating in this study will help us determine if medical alert monitoring device services are helpful in getting people faster emergency care. If you're interested in participating, please give me a call. The phone number is 734-615-1962. Again, that's 734-615-1962. Thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing from you.
Hello, my name is William Hampton and I am from the Breakfast Optimist Club. This is Lou and this is Connie. And we're here to just share a little information about our club. Lou, what is the Breakfast Optimist Club?
The Breakfast Optimist Club is an Ann Arbor service club which has been in existence for 57 years. Our motto is serving the youth of our community since 1957.
Connie, I understand that we have a special event coming up. Can you share a little information about that with us?
I certainly can, William. On May 28th, starting at 8 a.m., we will conduct our NOW program. This event will occur at the Ann Arbor Sheraton Hotel Restaurant. The acronym NOW means New Optimist Welcome. In order to continue to accomplish our mission, which Lou just spoke of, we need people. We need you. The purpose of the NOW program is to share with the community who we are, what we are about, and ask that they join with us in serving the youth in our community.
Great information, Connie. Lou, why should anybody join a service club?
A service club is a volunteer nonprofit organization which members meet regularly to perform charitable work, either by direct hands-on efforts or by raising money for the disadvantaged. The Breakfast Optimist Club does both. I believe that every man, woman, and child who helps someone feel better about him or herself. I also enjoy the networking and the camaraderie.
Connie, I seem to recall that membership in service clubs is declining right now and for the last several years. Why do you think that is?
William, I've always believed that there's something good in everyone. It's because of this belief that I think the membership is declining, simply because of a lack of knowledge about all of the worthy organizations in our world who are in the business of helping others. Once all of these worthy projects are shared with the good people in our community, our club's membership has to increase. I was raised in Ann Arbor, and I know how great and how wonderful the people of this community are. The giving of some of your time for the disadvantaged is better than none at all.
Lou, can you just tell us what kinds of activities the Breakfast Optimist Club are involved in right now?
Yes. We do bell ringing for the Salvation Army. We have a Respect for Law program, our Harold Eastman Outstanding Youth Award, the Walk for Childhood Cancer program, and our food program for the disadvantaged of families that around Christmas and Thanksgiving time. As a committee member of the club and a true believer in giving back, I share my time with every activity which is in the club and what the club is involved in. And I believe that others who have the time and commitment should too.
Connie, you spoke earlier of the NOW program. How much will that cost the participants, and how do they RSVP for this activity?
Well, William, anyone who chooses to share their time with us on Wednesday, May 28th, can do so with absolutely no charge to themselves. We're going to provide breakfast at no cost to each of them, and they will be able to receive more information about our work at that time. Anyone who is interested can contact our NOW program coordinator, Frank Fike, by emailing him at cma810@comcast.net. We encourage them to please do this sooner than later so we can provide our count to the restaurant. Thank you very much.
Well, Connie, I appreciate a free breakfast.
A free breakfast,
Free
William.
breakfast. Well, Lou, Connie, and I are looking forward to seeing you on Wednesday, May 28th at 8 a.m. at our NOW free breakfast program
That's correct.
at the Ann Arbor Sheraton Hotel.
That's right, William.
Thank you very much.
Hope to see you there.
Please come. Hello, my friends in TV land. This is William Hampton.
And I'm Norma McQuiston.
We are both from the Ann Arbor branch of the NAACP. On Saturday, June 14th, the Ann Arbor branch of the NAACP will present to this community its 20th anniversary Freedom Celebration. Norma was one of the organizers of this event in 1994. How did this idea originate, Norma?
The Ann Arbor branch was looking for a way to have an experience for this community that highlighted a joyous event in the lives of African Americans. And so we came up with Juneteenth. As you know, we don't always know a lot about the history of Africans in this country. It's not taught in our public schools or in institutes of higher learning. And so this is how we are going to share with this community one of the joyous events in African American history.
Well, that's good information to know. What is the goal of Juneteenth?
Juneteenth is a name given to the date of June 19th, 1865. On that date, enslaved people in Texas and other parts of the Southwest were notified that they were free. That day was almost 2.5 years after the signing of the Emancipation Proclamation. So June 19th, or Juneteenth, is what is chosen to celebrate that day.
It's my understanding that this event is going to take place at Wheeler Park. Why did we have the event at Wheeler Park?
Wheeler Park, formerly known as Summit Park, is named after Ann Arbor's only African American mayor. He was also the president of the Ann Arbor branch of the NAACP in the 1950s. He was very instrumental in creating the Michigan Civil Rights Commission, and that's why we are going to celebrate at this park. Wheeler Park is named in his honor, and that's where this date actually, our first celebration coincides with his death in 1994.
Given that right now it's much different than the way it was in 1994, can you share with our listening audience out there some of the obstacles you have encountered because of this program?
I'm not so sure I'd call them obstacles, but in fact, that people didn't know about Juneteenth. they were either unwilling or unable to understand the difference between June 19th and July 4th as Independence Days. So we understood and we appreciated their concerns, but once more, this was an opportunity for us to educate.
Do you have any plans for your 20th anniversary celebration that might be a little different from the way you always have celebrated in the past?
I'm hoping that we are planning to have a bigger celebration. We will have lots of activities for the children, such as face painting, stories, games, and free pizza from Domino's. We want to kind of replicate what we believe Juneteenth was like in the 1800s. So we'll have a cakewalk. We'll have African American music. We'll have some jazz history. We'll have some dance lessons. At the end of the day, we hope everybody will just have a lot of fun and know what Juneteenth is all about.
We would like to refer to this half-day celebration as food, fun, and friends. Everybody's guaranteed to learn at least one thing which is unique to the African American experience. Thank you all, and we hope to see you on June 14th, 2014.
Looking forward to seeing you there.
My name is Elaine Rumman. My topic is Deir Yassin, turning a tragedy into a spark of hope. On April 9, 1948, 66 years ago yesterday, the massacre of Deir Yassin took place in Palestine. Only 1 month before the State of Israel was proclaimed, the Deir Yassin massacre was not the only one, but it was the most tragic one because it was the intentional spark of fire which scared the Palestinians to flee from their homes and land. The Aragan and the Stern gangs were sanctioned by the Haganahs, the Zionist leaders. These gangs went from house to house spraying bullets and grenades into homes. It mattered little who was in the house, men, women, children. They then brought out the men and children, lined them up against a wall and shot them. The women were put in trucks naked and paraded around Jerusalem. Some also raped. This incident caused extreme fear and panic throughout the Palestinian villages and towns, causing the people to flee. 5 minutes isn't enough time to express what constant inhumane actions were taken against the Palestinians by the Israelis for the next 66 years. After that, continuous home demolishing, uprooting trees, imposing curfews, blockade, killing, assassination, imprisonment, starvation, lack of water, electricity, medicine, and education, dropping nuclear waste on Palestinian land and shores, illegal settlement, and the wall. The list goes on and on and on. Imagine what a toll the tragedies will take on a person, especially a child. I don't blame the Israelis because they have the power of weapon, and these weapons made them slaves to the power of evil acts, unable to follow the power of conscience. I consider all children our children because they are the future of our society. What hurts me the most is the effect on a young soldier after he kills, injures another human. What will happen? Kevin Sight, author of War Stories, stated in his book How War Affects Soldiers. We see innocent lost and attitude evolve about what it means to kill. I also read a quote from Joseph Montville that rings true to me. Time is not the healer, but healing is the healer. I believe the way to heal is through the power of conscience. I hope and pray that all the leaders, especially President Obama and his cabinet, listen to the power of conscience before making any decision. I know it is a very hard decision to make, especially about war, because the ego wants drama, as Eckhart Tolle, author of The New Earth, said. I am confident if the spark of conscience started with our leaders in this country, it will spread in the world. It will be the ever most rewarding act that can be done for the world. Thank you for listening, and thank you, CTN, for the opportunity.
Hello, this is a peregrine falcon, and I'm Francie Crockey, the Raptor Program Director from the Leslie Science and Nature Center. We're a nonprofit organization nestled just a few miles northeast of the heart of downtown Ann Arbor. Leslie Science and Nature Center has some upcoming events to help you enjoy warmer months of spring. They're all fantastic opportunities for you and your family to get outside and have some fun. Coming up rather quickly on Saturday, May 3rd, we're bringing back our popular event, Frog Fest, a program for all ages. This evening event from 7 to 9 p.m. features a guided hike into Black Pond Woods looking for some of Michigan's vocal amphibians. We'll feed some of our resident frogs, play games, and enjoy learning more about the diverse population of frogs living in southeastern Michigan. The very next day, on Sunday, May 4th, we have an amazing opportunity for photography and bird enthusiasts alike. This program is led by a professional photographer, myself, and the peregrine falcon, allowing you to practice taking photos of flying hawks, eagles, and falcons. In addition to guidance on taking photos of birds in flight, you'll also get the opportunity to take an up-close look of birds of prey, along with our peregrine falcon, our red-tailed hawk, some owls, and a turkey vulture. Join us as we take action shots of these majestic creatures. This program takes place from 8 to 10 a.m. and we encourage you to pre-register on our website, www.lesliesnc.org. May is a busy month with our monthly Nature Tales program for young children ages 1 to 5 on May 10th, a Mother's Day wildflower hike on May 11th, and our monthly free fireside fun program on May 25th. We wrap up this fun-filled month with our annual signature event, Mayfly. Mayfly is one of our favorite events of the entire year. An evening for adults, it's an opportunity to celebrate and support Leslie's mission of being a place where nature-based and science-based education is fun and memorable, and often even life-changing. At Mayfly, we have very delicious food, a silent auction, live music, and tasty drinks. You can bid on a weekend at the Lakefront Cabin, Michigan football tickets, or some sweet deals at some local favorite businesses. Tickets are $100, and all proceeds go to sustain the bright future of Leslie. Each year, we showcase some of the amazing birds we have at Leslie, and this time is no different. As part of the evening's program, I will be helping this bird fly, as well as our juvenile bald eagle. We welcome you to join us this year as we create a magical evening you'll remember from years to come. If you have never been to Leslie Science and Nature Center, we're located at 1831 Traver Road in Ann Arbor, or even if you haven't been lately, I invite you to come by and explore our grounds, trails, and our outdoor raptor enclosures. We're open every day of the year from sunrise to sunset, and admission is completely free of charge. Currently, on site, we have 18 non-releasable birds of prey, everything from bald eagles, peregrine falcons, to eastern screech owls. These wild birds have all been injured and can't survive on their own, and the Critter House is home to a wide variety of educational animals, from turtles to snakes and insects. The Critter House is open to the public for free every Sunday from noon to 3. Of course, any day of the week, we invite you to explore the grounds, trails, birds, and gardens. You're always welcome here, and I encourage you to go online to read about all of our upcoming programs for children, scouts, schools, family, and adults alike at www.lesliesnc.org, or call us to find out more at 734-997-1553. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you on the grounds of Leslie Science and Nature Center.
Most children today have never seen a TV antenna, and they don't necessarily know how cable TV gets to their home. But when they come to CTN, we teach them. We even show them how their parents used to watch television the old-fashioned way. And then they make TV.
Hi, welcome to PAC 419, also known as PAC Camp-A-Lot.
My name is Will Endres, and I like scouting because we do a lot of camping.
Call us to inquire about a free CTN tour for your students. 734-794-6150. CTN, teaching television to the next generation.
CTN Community Television Network provides Ann Arbor residents and nonprofits with innovative, creative marketing tools and opportunities. CTN offers an electronic bulletin board, a convenient, timely, and simple way to promote a job posting or event, free of charge. Submissions should include date, time, location, and contact information. If that's not enough, then Public Access Channel 17 may be just what you're looking for. Access Soapbox provides a 5-minute segment for you to voice an opinion, promote an event, or editorialize any issue that matters to you. Access Ann Arbor, a 30-minute sit-down talk show where you provide the topic and guests, and CTN provides the crew. All this is conveniently done in 1 hour, and you walk out with a completed show. CTN also offers free workshops like iMovie and Final Cut editing, remote camera and lighting techniques, Producer's Workshop, Introduction to Social Media, Call-In Hotline Studio, and a full HD studio and control room. And don't forget about all the state-of-the-art equipment available to you. All you have to do is get certified, and you can have cameras, tripods, lighting, and sound equipment right at your fingertips. All these services are free of charge to residents and nonprofits, so why not get started today?
These hands hold tight. These hands love. These hands support. These hands create. These hands save lives. To empower your hands to help make a difference, call the American Heart Association at 877-242-4277 for a CPR class near you. These hands are wise.